this thing on? Yeah, it's on. Anyways, what is good, guys? It is your boy, Super Blue Boy. And today, we have another package. Let's see. Oh. Now remember, kids, if you need to cut into a back package, make sure you always got a little something something to cut it. Kids, don't try this at home. Get a legal parent or guardian to cut it for you. You don't want to hurt yourself. That's not fun. Not fun at all. Especially not fun for the YouTube algorithm. Because YouTube don't like that. Right? Okay. Clean it up. Let's see what's inside this box. And it happens to be very odd smell and the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Jack Raiden from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I've wanted, ever since I started playing Metal Gear, it's actually the most fire game I've ever played. It's literally just one of the best. I've never experienced something like it. And with this guy, it's gonna pull off some really cool things. So, starting from the box. It is a bit on the iffy side, but it does give you a good look at the figure inside. You see on the side of the box, it is in Japanese writing, so, or Chinese, whatever it is. You guys let me know in the comments. There are the instructions in the back that are in the writing again that I don't know. There's the side of the box, there's the top, and there's the bottom with all the safety things as well. Let's actually dive into this box. There is some tape, but it's not taped, unfortunately. Pulling it out, it is a bit crusty, dusty, musty, but it is fine considering this is a older Revoltech. So pulling it out of the box. Huh. Okay. So out of this packaging, we're going to pull out the main guy himself. Hold on. Gotta do figure checks. Okay. Okay. Pull that junk off. See if I can at least get some stuff like organized. Little something. There's that. Some of these. It's a lot of accessories. Well, considering it's Raiden. Yeah, look at that. There's some of the plastic. You can't tell on camera, but it is a tiny bit yellow. Considering this is an older Revoltech model. Here's the sheath that Raiden comes with. Very strange how the headpiece is attached. But we ain't gonna worry about it too much. Ooh. This dude has ratchet legs. Ratchet? What? What? Excuse me? Ratcheted joints? That's awesome. Okay, some parts don't like to fit where they want to go. It's a bit of a ratcheted knees. Okay, well, I'm not going to go over that first. We got more of this figure to... Ah! Damn! Excuse me. Excuse my language, guys. Yeah, this guy was a pretty hefty price to pay. And of course, I usually get all my figures off eBay, as always. All right, let me just get Raiden set up here and get all his accessories out. It's taken quite a while. This little thing. There's some rusted, not rusted, what in the heck am I speaking? That, okay. So, according to this, gotta push this in, this little piece right here. Did not realize that this man has ratchet. Alright. How do we attach this thing? Let's look on the box. Should be these little things that attach to the side of his head. There is one missing that concerns me. Concerns me a tiny bit. Okay. Sorry, this is like, I gotta see if this figure is legit or mid. Because if it ain't legit, then I don't know why I paid such a hefty price for this thing. Because I could just very well refund this, send it back. And this little thing, this little knife. So yeah, he's missing some parts. Still, I like the guy. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I could tell this is a older Revoltech model. Something is not right. Maybe something fell on the ground. It's kind of hard to tell. Huh. So, apparently, I'm missing a piece of this guy. On the side of his head, there's like these little things that for his visor. The other one is missing, which is not a very good sign. How the... It's a very strange... It's like very, very strange. Okay. Let's see. Should be a white stick. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to slowly but surely get how this figure works. Because, like, this is kind of strange. It's a very old Revoltech, so it's a very strange model. I gotta figure out how to change out the eyeballs. But, so far, this is, well, very long neck Raiden. You got a long neck. I guess that's what Revoltechs are known for. But so far, it's a tiny bit of issues, but I could try to solve them. Let's just get a feel for the figure real quick. Okay. Classic double. Very weirdly jointed hands. It's very strange how this figure is holding up. Like an enigma, you know? It's kind of hard to mess with this figure because I don't want to break it. Okay, so kind of wishy-washy with it. Just a little. So the accessories, according to the box, should be quite a bit. Should be an effect piece, but there ain't no effect piece. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah, so there are missing pieces, considering this is an old model of Revoltech figures. Kind of weirdly angled, but we'll rock with it. Yeah, this is like Revoltech stuff before more advanced joints, but I like the ratchets. So, accessory-wise, he's got two fisted hands. He's got two open hands, like these. He's got these chopping hands. I do like the detail on them, a little bit. Does have this weirdly shaped hand, like a thumbs up or something. I'll figure it out. Then two grabby hands, like that. This little adjuster piece right here for adjusting an eyeball. So yeah, this is the first figure I have that has a moving eyeball. No. Ow. He has two separate eyes. There's the blue eye, which is just regular, and then there's the red eye, which is his Ripper mode. Basically goes nuts, literally. Then there's also a separate plastic piece right here for the other eye, in case you want to switch it out. And the full mask piece, which is nice. Then there's also some extra stands here. Probably this little clip piece is for something. Then got this long arm thing that probably connects to this little piece right here that has a hinge joint, swivel. I don't know where I would connect this, but I just cramped my wrist. Holy. Yeah, here's the figure itself. Raiden. Very much Revoltech exaggerated, of course. But I don't know, it's kind of weird how he looks. I mean, really, Revoltech figures aren't supposed to look like. There's also this weird box. Probably some type of those like chests you get in the game. And also a watermelon that can be chopped in half. In case Raiden wants to practice his skills. But yeah, this is Raiden right here. Okay, let's hold up. So yeah, for the head has a lot of customization. First, you can change out the hairstyle for Raiden. You can take out this piece and replace it for this shiny piece. Oh. Forgot to remove the little clip right here that goes on the side. And there you go. That's his mask piece on. Which is nice. There should be an extra piece, but I don't know. Yeah, you could do that with Raiden. Then you can also take off the face piece, and you can use this little stick right here to adjust the eyeball. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you can make them look. Oh. Kind of hard to adjust the eyes. You can make them look off to the side if you want, like that. You can make them look to this side. You can make them look down. And you can replace the eyeball. So I think you just pop it out. Let me take this eyeball and put it in like a little plastic casing. So that way it can save the eyeball. And then we get the red one. And we pop it out without ruining it, of course. This is like the first time I'm messing with movable eyes. Ah, there we go. And then we just kind of finagle it in there. And when you want to do it, you just be like, I think it's time for Jack to let her rip. Okay, there you go. There's this red eye for Ripper mode, which is a cool bonus. Could have made a whole swap out thing. Yeah, you can even use a little pincer tool to adjust the eyeball from there. And then you do like that. Yeah. Who doesn't like good old Ripper mode from Metal Gear Rising? But yeah, those are most of his accessories, besides missing ones, of course. Maybe I should make a contact so I could let him know. Missing a few things. It's a crazy neck. Got giraffe neck going on here. Let me just get this thing adjusted. So your boy wants to make some cool poses. So yeah, the way you change out the hands, just plug it out like that. You kind of just like finagle it in there. You just make him like pull out his sword. And yes, you can pull out the sword from its sheath. This is just his basic sword. It would have been nice if they made the Muramasa, which is, if you don't know, if you live under a rock, is Jetstream Sam's sword. But I assume you probably don't live under a rock because you've heard of Metal Gear Rising. Come on now. One of the coolest things I've ever played in my life. Yeah, these should be probably attached by some ball joint, but I guess not. Yeah, you can even pose the sword sheath, which is nice. And yeah, since it's not on a ball joint, it will be limited to some movements. Which they should have done ball joints. Too bad this is an old Revoltech. Yeah, if only it wasn't at an angle. So yeah, that's one thing I could complain about, is how the posability is limited due to what time frame this was made. Imagine if Revoltech made a reissue for Mr. Raiden here. But yeah, as for Raiden himself, very well detailed, I like that. But still, he could get improvements. Yeah. I do like how it's all ratcheted. Maybe I could just... No, I can't. That junk's not possible without breaking the whole figure entirely. But yeah, I'm going to take off his sword here, the sheath sword, and I will place, and went back with the fists. Yeah, I should make a reissue. That'd be nice. It'd be very nice with Revoltech. A reissue of Raiden with more improved joints, improved sculpt, maybe? I mean, the sculpt's not that bad, besides it being very old. Yeah, he's very limited, also due to the ratchet joints in his body. But let's just go over his posability. Let's see. So, for the head, it's a swivel at the head. Kind of messy. It's got like a little hinge here that's connected straight to the hair on the back. It's kind of weird. You can look up that far, look down that far with the head mobility. With the neck, it can only move up and down, so it can move up that far and down that far for the neck. No like butterfly movement, but the impressive joints, it makes it so that he has a butterfly joint, which is pretty nice. So you can do that. See how the back goes. Just like that. About that far. There is two joints. It is just double hinges right here. This is a soft synthetic shoulder, so it won't hurt you. Then you do have a no bicep swivel, but there is an elbow swivel, along with a very quiet ratchet. Then there's a hinge joint, swivel, not a ball joint, unfortunately. Or not the other way around. Should have been a peg going that way into the hand. Unlike this way, which is a bit more bad. Then you got the ratcheted ab crunch. Very nice, but not much arcing back. And then there is a little bit of a ratchet at the waist and a bit of a waist swivel. Yeah, Raiden has hair cheeks. What are you gonna do? Rotation at the leg. It can go up that far. Move back that far, I guess. Unless you don't count the things here. Very weirdly placed joints. Not like modern Revoltech. Yeah, they should do a reissue. That'd be very nice. He does have a nice spread. Slight thigh swivel, I guess. Ratcheted knee. Bends really far. Slight knee swivel. Then up, slight up and down at the ankle. Very tight pivot, which goes that far. And a toe bend, just like that. That goes out that far. So overall, very weird to deal with, this figure. Me personally, by far not the best Revoltech. Not the best Revoltech I've messed with. If only you could re-engineer it. I could re-engineer it, for all I care. And then also for the sword, there's a double hinge right here. There's a little peg up here that allows for a swivel, and then a peg. It's also a swivel, which also stores the two swords right here. Well, knife and sword. Just plug this back in. It's kind of nightmare fuel to not see Raiden without a head. Well, to see Raiden without a head. I will be doing a posting video. Well, I'll at least try. Because this guy is quite pickle to pose. No shot like anything from here, right? Where does this thing go, man? Oh, there it is. Let's get the blue eye back. I just hope maybe Revoltech could do a reissue of Raiden. He has better joints. Because, like, this does not cut it. I am kind of disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. It's like, This guy is struggling to stand. Holy. Took all that to stand up? Really? Huh. And he's missing parts, so kind of downgrades the quality. For a figure, pretty expensive. I don't know. That does not seem reasonable. Besides his little sword. Stand up. Come on. You're a ninja cyborg. Yeah, the figure's not that solid. Pun intended. It's just... there's a lot of things wrong with this figure that I really wish there wasn't. Look, I'll admit my bias. I like metal. I like this guy. I like Raiden, but this figure is not cutting it. I'll still pose him around. At least try to, but for what I know, Revoltech needs to make a remake. This just does not cut it. The kind of accessories you get, kind of disappointing. 2 out of 10. That's my grading for Mr. Revoltech Raiden here. Yep. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to try to mess around with posing this. Alright, like, subscribe. I love you guys.